Alright, here we go. The Nuzlocke has started again. I need to edit that to make sure it's also in the correct playlist. There we go. And game title, Pokemon. We have Pokemon Emerald in here, and I think that's the best match that we can do. Because Scarlet the Violet is not on here. Yeah, we'll just do Pokemon Emerald in that case. No, do not allow automatic locations and concepts. I don't know why those are turned on every freaking time. There we go, there we go. Everything is loaded in now. Alright. Now, let's turn on the chat in here. Oh, also, Master Nix, can I ask you to ban the bot thingy? We don't want those in our chat. This man has Mega Drain. I mean, we could just put on a light screen. Yeah, we'll lead with Bob against this Plusle guy. Alright, alright. Let's see how horribly wrong... He starts with Ludicolo? What the fuck? I'm on the wrong route. Yes, I looked wrong. Fuck. Light Screen creates a wall of light, the lowest special attack. What do you have? Mega Drain, Bubble Beam, Aurora Beam, and Fake Out. You'll start off with a Fake Out, that's fine. We'll just use Charge Beam, I guess. Alright, you're paralyzed. Perfect. Charge Beam. That didn't do anything. Ow, that hurt me a lot, actually. Fuck. Oh. We're going to start off like this, are we? I'll just use Teeth. That Aurora Beam is going to hurt, but X-Scissor should one-shot you. There we go. Then we have the Clodsire. What do you have? Ability Unaware, so any changes to your stats or shit like that won't have any effect, I believe. We'll just use Scald. Bulldoze is fine as well. I mean, we can use Bulldoze as well, but Scald does just does more damage. We didn't use Fake Out, which I completely forgot about. Whoops. Alright, here comes Stoutland. Stoutland knows Retaliate, Thunderfangs, Psychic Fangs, and Crunch. He is a dangerous guy. Currently, he will probably use either Retaliate or Thunderfang. What kind of moves do you have? You do have a fighting move, I believe. No, you don't. Then we'll go to Beyblade. Thunderfang, I knew it. Now he will probably use Retaliate. Yeah, we'll just use Low Kick. Hopefully we one-shot, and we do. Perfect. Alright, Pokefile. The next one is going to start up with a Galarian Slowbro with Wise Glasses. A Psychic type, so we should lead with Teeth. Because they are weak against Bug types. That's what we like to see. Also, thank you, Master Nix. X-Scissor. Yeah, X-Scissor, it's neutral damage. Oh, what the fuck was that? He has Quick Draw. That really sucks. Hopefully we don't get... Oh, we snapped out of confusion. Perfect. It's a 30% chance he'll be faster. Thank you. That's a Shiftry. We should one-shot. He used Fake Out. Teeth is dead. Fuck. Fake Out, Night Slash, Racial... yeah, we'll go to Monoko. Flame Burst does 70. That's the only fire move you have, right? Yeah. Then we just use Flame Burst. This does not one-shot, okay. We do it again. A Sucker Punch, that really hurt me. Fuck, I forgot he had that. Lantern, that sucks. We want a Grass type against that. A Grass Electric type is even better. Shockwave, Scald, Icy Wind, a Signal Beam. He used Scald, that's fine. We use Mega Drain to heal that back up. And now he'll use Icy Wind, that hurts me, but we should be fine. Alright, Speed fell. We are still faster, right? No, we are not. Shit. Bob and Teeth are dead. That is not good. After this he goes to Crabominal, Ice Punch, I think Turtle would be the best case here. We have Fake Out. That does not kill, but we use Bulldoze. And that kills him. Wait, we could level up? Why did I not know that we could level up? Fuck. Yeah, let's get rid of Scald. And take Aqua Tail. Crabominable. Do we have anything good against you? Could go Beyblade with a fighting move. But I think Turtle is the best case scenario here. We just use Aqua Turn. Aqua Tail. We do that again. Alright, 2 losses. I'm not gonna lie, Mastenix, I might ask your revive for Teeth. I am not sure though. That is a heavy loss. My god, I forgot what our death box looks like, and those are some heavy losses, especially King Julian. We might want King Julian back as well. We lost Bob as well. Don't like that. Right, we have Dragon Ground, Fairy Fighting, Water and Fire, which will be Fire Flying. We could put in Earl for Ghost typing. You are a Water Psychic, I believe. Yes, you are. Protection priority moves, that is pretty good. Are you physical or special? You are definitely physical. What's our team currently looking like? Because I believe you are physical as well. You are physical. You don't really matter. And you are special. We actually want another special attacker on here to balance it out. So I will take Earl and level him up then. Now we already have a ground typing. I might actually just take League of Legends here for the poison typing. Alright, let's see. Infinite Candy. Dragon Claw is a good move. Is that a dual chop? Yes, please. Alright, you can't level up above 34. That's good to know. Alright, Earl, what will you learn? You are a special attacker that I know for certain. I will get rid of our Aromatic Mist. We are not doing double battles. Detect. That is a pretty good move. Ominous Wind I do want to keep. Let's get rid of Withdraw in that case. Sucker Punch? You're a special attacker. Do we want that? Not really. Aromatherapy heals all problems, all stats problems with a suited set. No, thank you. Right, level 34. Lol, what will you learn? Fury Swipes instead of Scratch. Sure, we also need to see what you are capable of, actually. So let's have a look at your stats and also at yours. This is pretty good already with its nature. Being hit by a physical moves drop defense but raises speed, that's also pretty good. And what about you? You are... We probably want to raise your speed. Or actually your defense, maybe even. And then lower... Or make you neutral. That would also be good on you, probably. But first, we need to level you up. Switcheroo. Swaps items with the foe faster than the eye can see. No, thank you. Poison Fang. Yes, please. Make it even... okay. I like that it... Instead of just poisoning, it gives toxic, which is an increasing damage. Version of poison. Yeah, let's get a Death of Leer. U-turn is a good move as well. Instead of Fury Swipes. Poison Jab. Sure, let's get it instead of Slash. Taunt could be good as well. It's only using attack moves. Do we want to... No, we want to keep Bite. Alright, we have a team. Again, we can give a Sludge Orb... Black Sludge, I mean, to League of Legends. Since he then has something that will heal him every turn. And I'll give the Wise Glasses to Earl. And then the Muscle Band to Beyblade. There we go. Now we have a party again. Heal up. Who will be the next boss? Darkspoon. That is a fairy typing, so I'm really glad we put in League of Legends. Since fairy typing is really strong, it's very weak. Fairy typing is very weak against poison. No pun intended, but the pun was still intended after I heard it. Right, that is Vacuum Wave. Everyone is healed up, right? Yeah. Alright, League of Legends, your time to shine, my boy. Time to shine. $80 damage against 75. I should do this. Alright. Now use Dig, which is super effective against us. Which I don't like. We don't want to go into Fangs. Since, I mean, he has a ground type, but he's also a dragon type. And what other moves do you have that you might be able to use here? Bite is very weak against you. We could just use Aerial Ace or Stomping Tantrum. So we'll go into Fangs. And then use Stomping Tantrum. That will kill him. Alright, Cryogonal. That sucks. What do you have, actually? Freeze Dry Ice Shard. Yeah, we want to get the fuck out of here. Not gonna lie. He will probably either use Freeze Dry or Ice Shard here. We'll go into Monoko. Yeah, Freeze Dry. Figured as much. Flame Burst, Ancient Power. That hurts me a lot, but we heal up and we don't heal enough. Let's just use an Ancient Power. Hope we live. We don't get stat boost. That sucks. So he will use Ancient Power again, won't he? No, he will use Ice Shard since that's priority move. We go into Beyblade. Freeze Dry, actually. What the fuck? Why would they use Freeze Dry? What does this guy? High Horsepower, Body Press, Rock Tomb, Heavy Slam. We won't live a hit from that. That man is tanky as fuck. Turtle, your turn. With an Aqua Tail. Defense Rose. Rock Tomb, ow. Speed fell, but we should be... We don't one-shot you, okay. But now we do. There we go. Heal everyone up again. And what is the last mini-boss we're going to fight against? Executor Alolan. So we lead with Monoko here. And then we... Oh, okay. We first have a random encounter, which we can't catch since it's not a shiny. A shiny class and everything. We go into Flame Burst. That does not one-shot. Why does that not one-shot? We do it... Oh, because he's also Dragon typing, so it doesn't hurt him as much. Do you die now? Yes, you do. Perfect. Heat more. We should live one, right? What do you have? I don't trust this heat. More Flame Burst, Giga Drain, Scorching Sands, and Will-O-Wisp. Scorching Sands is... I don't know whether that's a ground. I'll just use E Scorching Sand. That is a ground move. Fuck me. I risk it for the biscuit when I shouldn't have. Will-O-Wisp, that really sucks, but Aqua Tail, Giga Drain. Oh, yeah, I forgot you had that. We use Flip Turn right here. I don't want to deal with you. Oh, you die, but now we don't know what you will be swapping into. You have a Belly Bolt and a Machoke. I think Earl? If he goes into Machoke... I mean, his attacks won't have any effect on us right now, so we use Will-O-Wisp. He does have Knockoff. That one-shots me. I did not see he had Knockoff. Fuck. That's a calculated loss, boys. Calculated loss. Let's keep it at that. Aerial Ace. Oh, no. We do another Aerial Ace. Knockoff. Ow. Knockoff. Aerial Ace again. Belly Bolt is an electric typing. He has Discharge, Mud Shot, Muddy Water. Oh, you suck. Are we faster? We are. We don't one-shot. Muddy Water. Fangs dies. Shit. We use Bulldoze on this guy. That does nothing. Why did that do completely nothing? What the fuck? Just Dazzling Glean him to that, boys. My god. Alright, I did receive a text. Alright, boys. That was... something. We are not off to a good start. We are definitely not off to a good start. Monoko is dead. Turtle is dead. Fangs is dead. These are heavy fucking losses. Jesus. And Earl is dead. Gee, fuck. I don't like this. I don't like this. So what can we make a team with? Fairy Fighting, Poison Normal, we need a ground typing. Let's get a Braxis, I guess. Water Psychic. A Water Rock type. Oh my god, and then Smooch him. I mean, Jinx, I guess. I hate this, boys. I hate this. Infinite Candy. Let's level them up. Headbutt is a good move. Let's do that instead of Quick Attack. Glare, what's that? Intimidates and frightens the foe into paralysis. So it lowers attack and gives paralysis. That's pretty good, not gonna lie. Let's do that instead of Brutal Swing. dig. Digs on the ground versus strikes the next turn. That is a good move. But we already have bulldoze, which also lowers speed, which is really good. So we're not going to teach you dig, actually. Alright, dentist. What about you? Crunch. That is pretty good, crunch. I like that. I like crunch. Physically disabled. Let's get that instead of aerial ace. Aqua tail, yes please. Let's get it instead of disable. Alright, Lord Helix, what are you capable of? Detect. Let's get that instead of Mudshot. Alright, Boochim, the Smoochim. Already learned Icy Wind. Can learn Confusion as well. You are a special attacker. So let's get this instead of Pound. Sing. That is a sleep move. Let's get instead of Lick. Psybeam is much stronger than Confusion. Mean Look, what is that? Prevents escaping. Okay, that won't be anything we can use. Alright, he's evolving into a Jinx. Let's go. Snorlax use Aztec. Hey. May the Snorlax Dumpy bless you with shinies and your attack always. My man, what a vibe you are coming in with the chat. You're coming into with English. I don't know what I'm saying, but welcome, welcome. I love the vibe already. How are you doing? Alright, we want a Psyshock instead of Psybeam. Let's go. But yes, I would really like the blessing of all shinies and crits. Highly unlikely though, because I have no luck in this game. Fake Tears, yeah. Lowest special defense, it could actually be pretty good. Let's get it instead of Sweet Kiss. Wake up activating crit charm. My god, these emotes, these are insane, my man. And Nightmare Fuel as well. But also heals them. I don't like that. I don't like that. My god, these... We had to redo our whole fucking team here, boys. We don't even know what their natures are like. We probably need to adjust that as well. Special attack boost, we definitely need to change that. Speed boost, I will actually take that on this one. I'm not too mad about that. We do want to get rid of the speed boost on you and upgrade your defense, I would say. And lower your attack. But I mean, for now, I'll take it. Dry Skin. Heat reduces HP, but water restores HP. That we can work with. Special defense is lowered. Speed is raised. My god, a Speedster Jinx? That's scary. And we have Beyblade. Okay. No, we can't forget about the TMs. Because especially... with Psychic Fangs. But how are you doing... oh my god, the ads. But how are you doing, Dart Pork? Welcome to the chat, my man. Alright, Psychic Fangs. I am really glad that Dentist is able to learn that, because that is an insane move. Instead of Confusion, yes please. And you beat both bosses in Runeborn? Awesome. Is that actually the first run that you've completed? Wait, if he can use Psychic Fangs, he can also learn different Fangs moves, right? Yeah, he can. We could give him Fire Fang. No, we can't. But we can give Fire Fang to Ground Snack. Okay. Okay. A set of headbutts? Yes, please. Can we teach Electroweb to anyone? No. Okay. Bulldoze. You already know Bulldoze. Every time was very close. I mean, that's the thing about Runeborn. You have to find that balance between using your meditation and just go full on gamble. Wait, you can also learn Poison Fang. I really like that. Especially if we're up against a grass type. But Crunch does 75. And we already have Poison Fang on another mon. We'll keep it like this. Thunder Fang, would that be a good one? Alright. I guess we'll keep now as they are. We do need to use our items. All thanks to the build and one trinket. Hey, that's what we like to see. Silk Scarf, no. Do we want to boost your water moves? I mean, that might actually be really good. But I'll give that to Lord Helix instead. We could give... Where is it? Where is it? I completely forget it. The Whitelands, no? The Wise Glasses, I mean, to... Jinx? Weakness Policy... Extends the length of barrier moves by the holder. That could be really good as well. What else? Do we have something useful that we can give them? Otherwise I'll just give them berries for healing. And I think that's what we are going to do. Give them berries for healing. Let's have a look on whether we can use the ability caps on some of these. No. Swift Swim? No, thank you. Strong Jaw? Ho 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 ho. Shedskin? Instead of Sandstorm? Yes, we want Shedskin instead of Sandstorm. And Unburden. I forgot what Unburden does. Pokemon Unburden. Boost speed stat if the Pokemon's health item is used or lost. Actually, I don't see why not. If we can give you a berry. Do you already have a berry? Item. Take. That was the Black Sludge. So, instead of the Black Sludge, we will give you a berry. Because then your speed will be doubled after you use this. Right. Give you a berry. Give you a berry. We'll just give everyone a berry. Oh, what the fuck? Give berry. Alright, we've beat all the mini-bosses, which is awesome. So we can continue on to Marville. And here we are, boys. Here we are. We need to grab Rock Smash from this guy. And then we also have the battle against Wally. I don't believe we have any encounters in here. We do have one over there, but we need to do a double battle for that first. We need to grab our bikes. Yo, one trinket I just got seems OP. Which one is it? Right, the Mach Bike, Acro Bike, perfect. Got those. Is there anyone else? There's no one useful in here, I believe, no? We just need to beat Wally. And let's see what he has. Alright, alright. Wally, where the fuck are you? Marvel, you're going to start with a Dreadnought. A rock water typing. We don't have electric anymore. Mage Hand. Untriggered runes are triggered and triggers them. What the fuck? Damn, that's insane. Unmatched runes are triggered. That's fucking insane, not gonna lie. And I forgot to pull out the weakness chart, because I still can't recall it from the top of my head. There are so many weaknesses to think about and shit. Rock. Is that weak against ground? Yes, but he is also a water typing, so it will be normalized. Summary. Pardon me. That indeed is a bit strong. But also not really. Because Runeborn, you are mainly focused on making combinations. And getting a multiplier increase. And even though you will have more damage overall with the unmatched runes, the multiplier doesn't really increase from it. So yes, it's a strong one, but if you can't get the multiplier going, it's not really any use. Alright, we need to make you a special attacker. Let's see what we can give you for that. My god, why were these not in your level ups? What the fuck? Alright, Scald is 80, Hydro Pump is... I will definitely teach you Hydro Pump. Instead of Rollout... Nah, instead of Brine, I will teach Scald instead of Rollout. Right, relearn, level up moves, Scald, yes. Instead of... Yeah, instead of Bite... Spike Cannon launches sharp spikes that strike 2 to 5 times. Nah, thank you. Mudshot is a ground type move. Let's teach you that. That would be amazing. Instead of Rollout. What else can you learn? Do you have anything interesting in here? Skull Bash? That is a good move, but we don't really want it for now, since we don't want to skip a turn. What do you have, actually? Fury Cutter, Shadow Sneak Feint disable, no thank you. Bag, I will see on whether I can teach, what we need to sort this by name. Ice Punch, Ice Punch. Use. Teach at the Beyblade, actually. Instead of the instead of the Hypnosis. Nah, we aren't using Electric Terrain. It does boost your stats, but we just aren't using it. What else do we have? Melo, I think this is fine for now. What is Wally going to start with? A Sneasler with Taunt, Dire Claw, Close Combat, and Knock Off. Sneasler is a Ice Fighting, a Poison Fighting. Okay, so we want to use a ground move against you, or flying. Psychic would be 4 times effective, actually. Huh. Wait, no, you're going to start off with a... I'm looking at the wrong one. You're going to start off with a Dreadnought with Strong Jaw. So, Crunch, Razor Shell, Rock Tomb, and Brick Break. What is Dreadnought weak against? Let me see. Dreadnought. Oh, that's the wrong input. Dreadnought. Grass, which we don't have. Ground fighting and electric are 2 times as effective. We'll start up with Lord Helix in that case. He has a ground move, he has rock moves, he has no fighting moves, but he should be able to resist him as well. Alright, let's go, boys. Is this round 2 for you or for me? Because I believe this is round 4 for me. I'm this guy. Yeah, he's going to use knockoff. No, rock tomb, actually. That's fine. Mud shot again. He lives. Okay. We use mud shot again. He dies. That's a guard of Wow. What are you going to do? What do you have? Draining Kiss, Psychic Noise, Magical Leaf. No, for you, this is like round 3 or 4 for you here. Yeah. There's no need to rub it in, not gonna lie. No need to rub it in. He will use Magical Leaf here, for sure. So we'll go to League of Legends. Yeah, Magical Leaf, good read. Poison Fang. Yeah, Poison Fang for maybe the Toxic. We actually just one shot. Okay. That's a Skarmory. We use U-turn here. What's he going to do? Steel Wing, Drill Peck, Roost, or Toxic? Probably Steel Wing or Drill Peck. I guess we go into Lord Helix with a rock type. No, he doesn't have rock type moves anymore. I am an idiot for not giving him a rock type move. Do you have a rock type move? You do. You have rock throw. Perfect. Send out. Drill Pack. I guess Fire Fang. That does much more damage. He used Roost. That's fine. Please leave a burn. Thank you. Another Fire Fang. Flinch. Thank you. Perfect. Alright, that's the Cricketune. We use Fire Fang. That actually does a lot. Guess League of Legends. What do you have? Bug Bite, Bulldoze, Aerial Laser, Rock Smash. You might use Rock Smash or Bulldoze here. What is Cricketune weak against? Fire, for sure. Flying as well. And Rock type. Okay, I guess we go for Lord... No, we don't have a move for that. I guess we go for Beyblade? No, we don't. Do we not have a flying move anymore? Summary, what do you have? I mean... Bog is super effective against you, that's an issue. I guess we could go for LOL. I mean, but if he uses Bulldoze, we're fucked. Our best option is Beyblade here. He still uses Bug Bite, okay. Guess we just use Dazzling Gleam here for the stab. Oh, that's fine, actually. Oh, that was less fine. But we did make it out without any losses, so that's good. Alright. Boys, we have the electric type gym and we don't have a team for that. Is there anyone in chat generous enough to use revives? Please? Because I need some mons from the box. We can't use these two. I would really like my Gabite back. And browse for this fight. Please? Anyone? I'm begging you. I'm not going to sing the song. Alright, that's one from Master Nix. That's one from Master Nix. Thank you, my man. I love you. Who should we take, though? I think... I mean, Ice Fang... I think the best option we can do here is actually go for Browse. Oh my god, yes, we are going to have to use your Revive for Browse. Who are we going to remove from the party in that case? We are going to remove Dentist. Because with Almastar we at least can give him a rock move. He has a ground move as well. What rock move do you have? Only a rollout? We need to teach you a different one, man. We definitely need to teach you a different rock move. Alright, let's mark that one revive as complete. Thank you, Master Nyx. You at least gave us a fighting chance. But it would really be great if we had another revive. Because I might need it. I will need it, actually. Not might, will. Use... Right, yeah, you definitely need Rock Tomb. We're going to get rid of Hydro Pump for this fight. I used a revive and came back. I thought I would need one more cast. But I had enough damage to defeat Elite. Hey, that's awesome. That's awesome. Alright, let's level Browse up. He doesn't get any new moves. That's a shame. What can we give you? Guess a Heartstone would be good here. I don't think Steel is effective against Electric, or is it? No. But then also Electric is not effective against Steel. Well, it's normalized. That's shitty. What are you? I believe you're a Rock Steel type? Yes, you are a Rock Steel type. You have Ancient Power. Let's give you a ground move. Where are my TMs and HMs? There they are. I guess we can teach you Stomping Tantrum. Let's do that. Alright. Instead of Rock Tomb then. But this also cuts speed. I really like that. Actually, we're going to get rid of Detect. I mean, this man is a tanky motherfucker. He should be able to live. And then... what else would we need? But I mean, we could just get... Nah, Stomping Tantrum does more damage. We need to give you a berry. Give to Browse. Alright, boys. He's going to start off with a Dedenne. We are for sure going to lead with Browse in that case. A Rock Steel type. That Dedenne can't do anything against us. We could also lead with Iron Valiant. No, that's not a good option since... I mean, the Dedenne will has the ability Electrical Surge, so he will set out electric terrain. Alright, Stomping Tantrum. Bye! This might actually hurt us a bit, so we'll use Iron Defense. We flinch, Iron Defense. And then just spam Ancient Power. Will it do enough? Yeah, that will do enough, for sure. Perfect. Alright, heal up. Next fight, that we don't have to do. Okay. We can just not skip past this. We need to activate that thing over there. And then we can just walk past everyone. Perfect. Alright, boys, I'm scared. I am very scared. Then a electrical surge. He is going to start up with fake out. We take that. We just use iron defense. Oh, he used parabolic charge. Okay. I was looking at the wrong gym leader. Whoops. Stomping tantrum. Why does that do so much fucking damage, by the way? Ficafold. Alright. Ancient power. Ancient power. We can't take another one. We need to swap here. Ficafold, Bug Buzz, Air Slash, Energy Ball, and Charge Beam. A Bug Electric typing. So... yeah, sorry boys. If we have a flying move, I mean a rock move would be best here, I believe. If we use Energy Ball, we're fucked. I'm going out on a hunch and say Lord Helix is the best swap we have currently. With Rock Tomb. Charge Beam. That... I was hoping he wouldn't do Charge Beam. We do now have a clean swap into Ground Snack. Which was not my plan. Rock Throw, alright. Here comes the Kilowatt Throw. We use Rock Throw again. My god. Air Slash and we flinch. That's really fucking sucks. How does that not do any fucking damage? Okay. Guess we sack Ground Snack here. We just do chip damage. We go into LOL. Do you have a priority move? Psyshock, Victor's Icy Wind. No, you do not. Do you have a priority move? You do not, I believe. No. Then LOL is our best option here. We just bite. He used Roost, okay. Then we use Poison Fang, Volt Switch, that is fine. And no, that is not fine. Jesus. U-turn this shit. Discharge, Mirror Shot, Volt Switch, and Try Attack. I have Trinket, the more coins I have, the more damage I deal, and it's already came with base. But damn, that's fucking insane. Right. We sack Browse here. We go into Beyblade. With a low kick. Nearly one shot. What? We are wiping here, boys. We are definitely wiping here. Okay, Dark. Weak against Bug and Fairy. We don't have any of those. Well, we have U-turn. Let's see if we can get a Toxic off. And then we U-turn. Psychic Fangs, okay. Yep, we are wiping. And we don't have our restart. Sing is our last hope. Nope, we are dead. Okay. Okay. This is bad. This is really sad. We are going to restart. I am going to say that I will go for lunch as well. I mean, it does need to go into the oven, so I will set this up. But it only needs like 4 minutes into the oven, so we will set this up and then we'll go for lunch. Alright. And I have a phone call, so I will go for lunch right now. Be right back, boys. Alright boys, we are back. I am sorry that I did not put on music. I had to answer that phone call in a hurry. But we are going to start over the run. And hope we get a good starter. Alright. Gonna have to put in the randomizer. Alright, we put on easy mode, done. And we put on the randomizer, species, normal. Yes, turn that on. And done. We don't use the randomized abilities. We have turned it off from last run. And, alright, turn on auto run. And we are going to put in all of the cheat codes that we need. Which are... First of all, it's Dex all, so we can use the Dex nav. Pardon me. There we go. And the cheat code, yes. Easy catch as well. Because otherwise we'll just have a lot of trouble just catching some mons which we need. Yes, alright. We want a shiny starter. Because that's just fun. And then we want max money so we won't run into trouble with that. Alright. All cheat codes are put in. Now, let's rush past all of this, boys. Let me enter the door. Alright, let's see. Hopefully we'll get a good starter. Oh, alright. I wanted to steal her Pokemon, but apparently we can't. That's a shame. Alright, boys. Let's see. First, we're going to have a look at Gen 1. That's a Furfrou. Definitely no. Gumby? No. No. We're just going to have a look at all of them. Shuckle is a definite no. Yo, what speed do you have this on? I have actually no idea. You like Celestial? I mean, Celestial's not a bad mon. And I don't like actually going for a cheat, so it will probably be the Celestial indeed. That is the best mon that we basically have, but what speed do we have this on? I would have to look at the emulator settings, not gonna lie. I don't know where I put that in. I just like it because she can poison types. That indeed is pretty good. That is indeed also basically the reason why I picked her. Speed up turbo. I have the turbo set on 400%. And also, one of the other reasons why I picked Celestial, I like the shiny. And since we have the... we always have the starter in shinies. Oh wait, it was not... It can poison types, but it can poison steel types. That's why it was good. But how are you doing, King Famine? King Famine, I am so bad at names. Alright. We are going to first have to... Colossal would not be bad as a first mon, but I kind of don't want it since we already have a Firemon. Alright, we are going to see if we can beat the rival without leveling. Kabuto or Rock Water type, I wouldn't mind that either. That is Galarian Moltres, okay, what the fuck. Darth, I'm pretty good, sorry you were playing Pokemon again and I missed the last time. That indeed is a shame, but you're here now. I guess we'll just use Poison Gas for now. And... I mean, we can't use Ember for the burn. I guess Pound would be the best move here. Lures the foe to reduce evasiveness, and we can do that as well. Use Gust, can we... Wait, that... I thought it... My god, I am not good at reading today. Luckily the Nuzlocke hasn't started yet. So we can just try this again. I was just being an idiot. Nothing happened. We're just going to ignore that. We don't have Pokeballs yet, so the Nuzlocke hasn't started. Those are official rules. And we are going to level up a bit. Motherfucker, just... I need to swap out Pound for Ember in the positions. So, let me do that. Because otherwise I will just use Pound every fucking time when we don't want to. And Ember has Stab, so we definitely want to use that. We can one-shot this. For level 6. Perfect. Level 7 even. Great. Now we have a much better chance of fighting this. We are just going to spam Embers. He's burnt as well. Perfect. I am never this lucky in Pokemon. And there we go. Now we can start the Nuzlocke, boys. Yeah, well... I will say that the sprite of the Salazzle is weird. Very weird. Alright. Yeah, oh man, this thing is creepy. It's a creepy crawly currently. Alright, Mom, give me all of my shit. There we go. Alright. Use the Pokefile, level up Salazzle. And we are going to sort this by name. Where are my... There's my Infant Candy. Alright, let's level you up. Dragon Rage. I mean, we can't really use that until we beat the second gym. It's like that Xenomorph from Prometheus that had fleshy looking skin. My god. Prometheus, that's a fucking throwback. I need to look that up to see how that looks. Xenomorph Prometheus. Oh, I am failing at typing today. Alright, let me pull the keyboard closer, because otherwise I can't type. Prometheus. Yes, indeed, it looks like that. Yeah, I needed a visual for that again, but oh my god, that is way too fucking accurate. But we do use the Dragon Rage class. That means that if we were hit by Dragon Rage, we wouldn't die, or it wouldn't count as a death before the second gym. But it also means that I will be fair and not use Dragon Rage myself. At least I think that's the most fair thing to do. Alright, we don't have any Dex Navs. We actually don't have any usables. That sucks. We need wheel spins, boys. That is a Wilmer. Okay, okay. A Wailord, I will take that. We are actually going to skip out on the renaming, because normally in a normal Nuzlocke, you would have to do that, because it will just give more attachment to Setmon. But I just want to save time and not do that currently. Palmo, I will actually take that. I like Palmo. How does he evolve again? I completely forgot. Palmo into Palmot. Oh, it just evolves at level 32. It doesn't need any friendship or anything. Perfect. Because I thought it needed friendship. Alright. But level 32, it's not a late evolution. But we first have to make that. Chingling. I don't like Chingling. I don't like that at all. Oh, egg is hatching. What do we got? That is a Raichu. Okay, we have 2 electric mouse Pokemon. 2 electric types, but I mean, this is still a fighting type, and we have a water type and a psychic as well. Alright, let me level up everyone to level 15. Whirlpool, that is a fun move. I love these self-inflicted game modes. I watched a couple of friends play a Soul Link, which was hilarious. When one lost one and the other one, yeah. I have played my fair share of Soul Links with one of my best friends as well. It's actually, we've tried to do a Soul Link in the one I'm currently playing, in Emerald Imperium. We gave up on that. Within 2 days, we were on run 20, and we were tired of it. Arm Thrust? That is insane, actually. Alright, I love that. Let's get rid of Scratch, because we have Quick Attack, which is basically Scratch, but with priority. Not gonna lie, Charge would actually be good. If we don't have anything that is better. Like Nuzzle. After 80 runs and they finally quit, but they attempted for weeks. That is some fucking dedication right there. Not gonna lie. Ooh, Palmer can learn Dig. I forgot about that. But I did my fair share of Soul Links with that best friend of mine as well. We have done one official... Wait, no, we have done 2 official Pokemon games with a Soul Link. The first one was Sword and Shield. And we also did Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. But the one we had most fun in is not an official Pokemon game. We did a Soul Link within Pokemon Infinite Fusions. Which is actually the game that I'm planning on to play with a wheel once we finish this one. Or once we get tired of this one. Alright, but let's give everyone some berries just to be on the safe side. But Infinite Fusions, I don't know if you've ever played that. Infinite Fusions is a lot of fun. Alright, there we go. But with a Sword and Shield run, what we did was... I've not played it, I'm looking it up right now. Man, it's amazing. It's amazing. Long story short, it's basically a game where you make a fusion between 2 Pokemon to create a completely different Pokemon. They don't have custom sprites for everything, but for a lot of mons. There is the one website where you can make AI generated sprites of combined Pokemon. For the non-custom mons, they just they have access to that database and they just use the AI generated ones. But for the custom ones, they're all made by artists from the community. And that's what I love most about the game. It's made by the community. And it can actually lead to some different... lead to some really interesting mons as well. Some really epic ones as well, but also some where you just can't sleep at night from seeing them. Sounds similar to the Pokemon Showdown website. I don't know what the Pokemon Showdown website is. It's community driven, sprites are made by the community. Let me actually look that up, because it might be something that has to do with Infinite Fusions. Pokemon Showdown. Oh yes, I remember this, I remember this. Never played it. Alright, let me see. Can you just load the page, please? It's so addicting if you really get into the different game modes. I mean, that's fair, that's fair. The thing is, I know that will be really addicting. But that's also the reason why I haven't played it yet. Because I have a lot of different addicting games, which I still need to finish. Oh. I'll take a Marsh Stomp. Don't mind if I diddly fucking do. I'll definitely take that. What the fuck? What are you capable of? Water Ground. My god, that's amazing. Not gonna lie, we have a pretty good team here. Except for the dupes electric typing. Body Slam. That may cause paralysis. Yes, please. Rock Tomb. That's amazing as well. I mean, we already have Brine. We have Mud Slap. So let's get rid of Water Gun in that case. And actually, let me check. Are you a physical mon or a special? You are definitely special right now. We are not going to put too much time into changing their natures. Because I just want to get to the point where we were. There we go. Alright, Route 104. What will we catch? Oh, we have some heat here, boys. We definitely have some heat. Florigato and Marsh Stomp. I would have liked a Sneasler as well, not gonna lie. Alright. Petalburg Woods. We have to train a battle first. Okay. We just pound. Stop healing yourself. Thank you. My god. Salt Cure? Fuck off. We actually need to swap. Alright, just get Raichu in there. And Thunderbolt. Bye. Okay. Can we stop with these? I don't want to deal with them. Oh. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I fucking do. We already have a poison type, but that shit's amazing. The shiny charm, we have it, but it's not really doing anything. Alright, but let's have a look at unbox, because we have some heat in here. Actually, I wanted to see on whether we can move this to the top. Why is this not at the top? Come on. You are a dragon poison type, I believe? Yes, a poison dragon. Beast boost. Oh. Your special attack is already raised as well. We want to change your nature, that's for sure. But we do want to add you into the party. We need a grass typing. Let's do that instead of the Raichu, since we already have Palmo, which is also a fighting type. And I think I will actually add you instead of the Chingling. There we go. Need to level them up. Florigato, let's level. Bite. Perfect. Razor Leaf, that's a physical move as well. And also a lot better than Leafage. Quick attack as well. Nice. Let's do that instead of Tail Whip. And let's level Fury attack. What do you already have? Pack Growl, Helping Hand, and Acid. Then we'll get rid of Helping Hand first. Will you learn anything else? I don't think so. Oh, you actually do. Venoshock. My god. We actually have a good team here, I would say. There we go. So, he's going to start off with a Mightyana, or a Puchana. And then onto a Carfana. So we're going to lead with Florigato. You don't have a bug move, do you? No, you don't, but we should be fine. Actually, we're going to lead with Palmo, Electric Fighting. That's the perfect typing to lead with. So we just use Arm Thrust, and we win. And now we use Spark. 65 again, yeah, Spark. And we one-shot again. Bye! I mean, the rough skin is fine, so... There we go. Heal up, and we go to the second trainer here that we have to battle. That is a Nihilego. Okay. We just use Dig. Bye! And then a Persian. Alright. These typings are perfect for the Palmo. Shiny? No. Sad life. Alright, what will we find here? We are not going to take the items that are above the shop. I mean, we don't really need them. Yeah, we just use Spark here for the stab as well. Alright, double battle. These are random what I have, so no use. Okay, what the fuck, boys? Arm thrust on the Archeludon. And then... yeah, we just use Whirlpool on the Asper for now. Can we one-shot that? No, we can't. Metal Claw, that's fine. Cuff it, that's fine. Why do you steal my Oran Berry, you motherfucker? You're a thief. And... yeah, we just use Water Gun against the Esper. Alright, our Archeludon is gone. And now you're gone as well because of the Whirlpool. Thank you, that's amazing. Oh, Pokefile. Alright, Rifle Battle. You're going to start off with a Baneri. With Fake Out. You have a Noivern, I believe. And... I don't know what else you have. No, a Noibat and a Piplup. What should we lead with? I guess we can... just use Palmo? Yeah. I think Palmo is actually the best lead we have right here. I know that... wait, if we go first with Dig? No, that won't work. I forgot that Fake Out always goes first. Alright. You have Gust. We might die here, but I will take a Spark. We are faster. Alright. The Paralyze did not work. That's fine, that's fine. Aqua Jet, buddy, you're gone. Give me all of those items. Heal up, and let's go into here. Do we want to talk with you? Wait, yes, we want to talk with you. We can get Pommet Berries here. Alright, we do have some encounters that we can do. So let's go over here first, see what we can get. Might be some heat again. Let's hope so. Can we get an encounter? It's another fucking starter, boys. What the fuck is going on? All these starters are insane. Alright, let's go over here. Go back. Want to repel. And what do we... and... actually, we don't have to catch this dupes. We already have a Raichu. The game just wants you to have starters. Yes, apparently it does. But I'm so glad we already have a Raichu. Dupes class. We don't have to catch that. Hey, so landed. What a coincidence. You're dead. Hey, Growlithe. What a coincidence. You're dead. Alright, on to the next battle. Pami. Also a coincidence. You're dead as well. There we go. What do we have? Oh, Parasect. I mean, it's a good status mon. It's a very good status mon, which I will definitely take. We are not going to use you for the Ice-type leader we have to beat in a bit. I mean, we can just use Spark here and he does not die. Okay. Next. What do you... that is a fucking guard chomp. Okay. Arm Thrust. Not enough. Can you not use Sandstorm? That would be great. And a Luxray. Alright, bye! Not gonna lie, I am actually glad that they made Luxray a dark typing, a dark electric typing in this game. Which he should have been from the start, if you ask me. Palmo is actually fucking insane. Damn, son. He's carrying us. Alright, we have an encounter in here as well, so let's do that. That's an Alakazam. I will take that. That's a good special attacker. Right, we don't need the Pokeball that's up there. We just need to beat this gym leader. We also don't need the item that's up there because it's an X attack or something like that. Like, when will we use that? Snowfur. Yeah, just use Arm Thrust. Ice Shard is actually really annoying. Can you hit another time? No, you can't. I should have used Quick Attack here. I'm an idiot. That's a Catadal. Arm Thrust again. Bulldoze actually really hurts me. Okay. We need to swap. And we'll swap into... No, he'll use Bulldoze. Lunchtime for Master Nix. Alright, my man. Have a good lunch. Actually, we'll swap into Wilmer, maybe. He has rollout, right? Yeah, he has rollout. What am I doing? Bye! Alright, now we use rollout. We missed, okay. We miss, okay. There we go, now we hit. But now it's already too late. There goes Wilmer. That was fucking ridiculous. 2 misses. What is the accuracy on? 90% accuracy. And we missed 2 times in a row. Jesus. What does this Delibird have? We actually... I don't want another loss. So we need to have a look. Fake out Aerial Ace. He can't just fake out anymore. Ice Shard and Steel Wing. We have a clean swap. Aerial Ace will kill Palmo, so we can't go into that. A Poison Fire type? I think that's the best case. Yeah, I think this is the best mon we can put in. Celestial. Ember. Oh, he used Squeal. Okay. We just use Poison Gas. We miss. Okay. Icy Wind. Speed Fell. Poison Gas. Please get poisoned. Thank you. And now we use Pound. Just keep on using Icy Wind, brother. We can tank that. And you use Brine, of course. We just have a Fake Out. I forgot about that. That's really shitty. Now... you will use Aerial Ace or Steel Wing. My guess, Aerial Ace. I guess we could use Venom Shock. No, I think we have to go to Marsh Stomp here. And use Rock Tomb. That's fine. Just use Rock Tomb. That's 4 times effective. There we go. Oh, 1 loss. That's a shame. But we do have the Muscle Band now. Okay, let's put the last mon into the box. That was Wilmer. I'm so sorry, my man. You could not live long enough to become a lord. But we do still have a water type remaining, which is good. We don't want to use the poison fire types or poison dragon type for the upcoming gym. Electro type isn't great either. I think we'll actually put in Parasect. And we should be fine with this selection. So we level him up. Alright, and we need to take your Tiny Mushroom. I'm going to take your Child Parasect. Bug Bite, that is not a bad move. We already have 2 mons who can poison, so we don't need Poison Powder. Alright, that's done. Item, take. And now we go to her back, but I do believe we have Citrus Berries as well. Sword by name. Where's the S? Citrus berries, citrus. We don't have citrus berries yet. That sucks. We do have orange berries. Let's give that to the Parasect. And then we need to heal everyone. Let's head back, boys. Shiny? No. Shiny? No. Shiny? No. Yes, I will keep on doing that. Oh wait, we need to beat the gym leader first before we have to rescue Pico, of course. Now let's do that really quickly, shall we? So, I'm not that scared of you, but I should be. You're going to lead with a Rhyhorn. We are going to lead with a Grass type, and your Paldean Wooper is something we need to be careful of. But otherwise, you're not that scary. Razor Leaf. He takes that because of the berry. We do it again, and he's gone. Here comes the Gligar. You will definitely use Wing Attack. So, we'll go into Marsh Stomp to resist that. Yeah. Then we use Brine. Bulldoze, that's going to hurt me a bit, but we should be very effective with this. Do it again. There we go. Now comes the Paldean Wooper. Mudshot, Spray, Yawn, Sandstorm. You don't have that much that you can use, so we use Mud Slap here. Almost one-shot you. Do it again. Yawn. Okay, but you're dead anyway. Here comes the Nose Pass. With Rock Tomb, Spark, Thunderbolt, and Bulldoze. Oh, fuck me. I guess we swap out to Florigato. Yeah, Florigato. You should be able to tank this, right? Yeah. Razor Leaf. Thunder Wave really sucks. Oh my god, that paralyzed. Okay. Now I'm in kill range for Rock. Oh my fucking god, the full Paras. Alright. And Parasect, your turn. Jesus. Leafage, yeah. Fuck off with those. Don't get full Parat. Thank you. Alright, that's that. First gym leader done, boys. That does mean we get a self-implied rule, which is a revive. We can revive Wilmer. You're back alive, buddy. Come join the party. Alright, everyone can be leveled up as well. To level 20. We have a pretty good team right now, so I don't think we should need to change anything. Maybe the Parasect. Seed Bump. You can already learn Seed Bump on... What the fuck is this? My god, why can you already learn Seed Bump? I'm not mad about it, but still, what the fuck's that bullshit? Smog. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, Palma, will you learn anything good? I mean, you will learn Bite, which is pretty good. But I do kind of want to keep Quick Attack on you for the priority. Alright. Naganadel. I am sure I completely fucked up that pronunciation. Alright, we keep your current moves. Marsh Stomp. We don't want to learn Bide. And Parasect to level 20. Fury Cutter is a pretty good move. Let's do that instead of Scratch. Alright, everyone's level 20. Let's head back to Pico Cave to rescue the Wingull. Yeah. We know that you're being robbed. Shiny? No. The only reason why I don't turn on the Repel is for the chance to encounter shinies. Because we can catch those. No matter on whether we have already caught them on or not. I can't recall on whether we caught them on here or not. think it was the Parasect we caught. I'll run. Check out on whether there's a Parasect here. No, we caught something else. We caught the Alakazam. Alright, yep. Alright, you're going to start with a Glameow with Fake Out. That's fine. We'll just use Seed Bomb on you. Oh, wait, you're not going to use Fake Out. Fair enough, I guess. Fire Fang hurts me. Can you not do that? Sucker Punch, for fuck's sake. Fuck off, man. Alright, here comes the Spoink. We use Dig. Okay. I need to see... Poison was weak against Psychic, right? Poison is indeed rather weak against Psychic, so we can't use that. But we can use Bug. Icy Wind, really? Fuck off, man. Right, you're going to use Fake Out again. Just use that. Heal up, Fury Cutter, bye. Don't want to deal with all of you. Alright, we are not going to walk back. I will use my teleport. Do you have teleport? No. 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 Do you have teleport? No, we don't have teleport. Fuck me, I will have to walk back. Jesus. Alright. Go over here. Speak with this guy. And now we'll have to do all of this again. There we go. Walk all the way down. They don't have an elevator. Apparently we need to speak with you because you want to do something with a Pokénav, which we are never going to use. And then we have the battle against May. I don't remember who we picked. So it's a surprise who... on whether she has a Grovyle, Combusken or Marshtomp. But we know that you're going to lead with Golbat. So we are going to lead with Palmo. You have Wing Attack. The Wing Attack will hurt us. I will not deny that. Palmo might be in danger here. He uses U-turn. Okay, Hatchram. You use Spark again? Oh. That hurt. That hurt me a lot. Yeah, we go for Florigato here. And Bite. There we go. There's the Kapfu. Does Kapfu have Fire Punch? He might have Fire Punch. He definitely has Aerial Ace. Yeah, we go for Salazzle. That hurt me. Did not expect him to use Rock Tomb there. Alright. He now will use another Rock Tomb. So we go to Marshtomp, I believe. Yep. And... yeah, we just use... wait. This will be very weak against him. Wait, normal is only weak against rock and steel. Otherwise it's just normal damage. There we go. Out comes the Grovyle. Bullet Seed, and we don't want to stay in with Marshtomp in that case. We could go for Parasect here, yeah. That will not hurt us, buddy. We just use Bug Bite. Give me your berry. Alright, your turn. We can just end you with Bug Bite, I believe. It should not do enough. Okay, do you have Quick Attack? We don't have a move which has priority. So we go back into Marsh Stomp, which resists everything that he does. And just a Rock Tomb. There we go. Alright. Love Cap 25, perfect. We level up everyone again. Spore, what does that do? That's Sleep. I like that, instead of Stun Spore. Alright, Marsh Stomp to 25. Ice Punch, that is amazing. That is really amazing. Is that a Body Slam? No, I like Body Slam, not gonna lie. I'll take that instead of Rock Tomb, I believe. Instead of Mud Slap, I believe. There we go. Naganadel. Venom Drench. Lowers the attack, special attack, and speed of a poisoned foe. That's pretty good, actually. We'll get rid of Fear Attack for that. Florgata can already learn U-turn? What the fuck is up with this mon? I knew you were strong, but this is insane. Double Slap? Do we want Double Slap? I don't think so. Nah. Flame Burst? What is up with these strong moves? This is insane. Only Palmo doesn't learn any new moves. Is there anyone who can learn Icy Wind, actually? Marshtomp is able to learn that, but not... No, thank you. What about Bulldoze? Marshtomp is able to learn that. That would be a good one on you. Instead of Rock Tomb in that case. Because this has Tap. Alright, we don't... we need to get the TM for Cat, or HM. For a Gat. Thank you. Just a random guy walking into your house which you've never seen before and you give him a item. That is logical, I believe. Alright, boys. Let's head down and go beat the second gym. No, don't walk in there. Shiny? Oh, Landorus, I would really like you. If only you were shiny. Let's go! Alrighty. That called me. We are going to hit ignore on him. Alright, move relearner. Thank you. And then we go to you. Buy all of these TMs. Pop. And we go catch a Mon over here. What do we got? That is a Blossom. I will actually take that in case we lose a Parasect. What else do we get here? Endue for Town. That is a Tangrowth can be actually insane. I will definitely take a Tangrowth. Route 1 of 6, we are going to ignore the trainers. Catch a Mon here. Colossus is always good, especially when you evolve. Give me the Stardust. Alright, and we did agree last time that in this cave we can catch a Mon on every floor. So let's do that. If we can even find a Mon over here. There we go. That's another starter. Breakson. What the fuck? What's up with these starters, boys? Alright. I'm glad we didn't encounter the Apom. What do we get here? C-Dot? I mean, I'll take a Shiftry. Can be a good sweeper. Not really the strongest Mon. And now we get Motherfucker. King Gambit as well? Even my Reap I would have taken before the C-Dot. Porygon Z though. Porygon Z can definitely cook. It's a Viper. Glad we didn't run into that. Cresselia, come on, guys. There we go. We don't catch anything here, but we do. Oh, Hariyama. I'll gladly take that. Alright, boys. We go talk to Steven. There. Alright. We don't encounter anything here. Back. Where's my escape rope? No. Just sort by name. Thank you. Escape rope. Use that. That is much easier. Alright. We are up against the fighting gym. We need to make a team. So we'll do that. I'll go grab a drink. And then we will battle this man. Let me have a look at what he leads with. It's the Pikachu Libre. I know that from the top of my head. But what should we use against him? This is a rough fight, boys. We don't want to use our poison type since he has Bulldoze and Rock Tomb on basically every mon. I guess we will level up Solosis. And use that instead of Naganadel. What does Hariyama have for ability? Guts. That is actually pretty good. We like that. The Porygon Z is a normal typing. So that's a shame that we can't use. But we can use Alakazam in here. Let's do it instead of Celestial. What kind of ability do you have? I've kind of Synchronize. Passes on status problems. That's pretty good. Okay. The Florigado can be used, I believe. Solosis can be used. Marshtomp can also be used, since he's a ground type. And Palmo, we do want to find a different mon for you. And that will either be Turtwig or Tangrowth. Let's have a look. Protects from status and Sunshine. You do have Sleep Powder, Ingrain. Oh my god, you are actually a nasty motherfucker to fight. What about you? Blocks critical hits, that's pretty good. You have a high defense, which is good as well. You will become a dark typing, we don't want that. I think we'll take Tangrowth instead of Palmo. Alright. We need to level them up. That's the XP share, infinite candy. Use. Absorb, yes please. Instead of Constrict, yeah. When will you learn Mega Drain? You do learn Poison Powder, which I do like, but we don't use that. Bind. That makes sure that the other mon can't escape, which is good, but I like the Ingrain and Absorb for I mean, Absorb only does 25, so Bind would probably be better, yeah. Until you learn Mega Drain or Giga Drain. Growth. Let's get rid of Bind. There is the Mega Drain, let's go. Instead of Fine Whip in that case. Alright, you're level 25. Alakazam. Do you actually learn moves? Disable? Alright. Psybeam, that's something. Miracle Arm, what does that do again? Negates evasiveness and dark type immunities. I'll take that. Alright, Solosis, let's level you up as well. Side beam, that's a good move. Hidden power. Reflect I want to keep. Let's get rid of confusion then. It's hidden power dark, so we can't really use that really well. Let's get rid of it and take light screen. So at least we have a screen, man. Charm, no. Recover is a good move. Psy Shock is a good move as well. Alright, everyone is leveled up. We need to give them some items. I don't have the item which makes them get more healing, which is a shame. Because I would have loved that on Tangrowth. At least I don't think so. Fence Evolution. We will definitely give them Berry Juice, by the way. And give it to the Marshtomp. Give that to the Parasect, yes. Give that to the Solosis as well. We give the Wise Glasses to Alakazam. We give the Muscle Band. Where's the Muscle Band? White Lance is a pretty good item as well. There's the Muscle Band. Give that to Florigato. And then we give a Miracle Seed to Tangrowth. Alright, I think that's the team. Alright, boys. Let's go. It's going to start off with the Pikachu Libre. We'll walk to the gym, or to the leader. And from there, I will go get my drink. Right, one more. There we go. This is where we will leave it off for a bit. I will go get my drink. And then we will battle this motherfucker. So I'll be right back, boys. Hang in there. I'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes. Alright, boys, we are back. I forgot my headset upstairs. I'm an idiot. And we are actual back this time. Let's get this party started, shall we? This is going to suck. Right, we're going to start off with an ingrain. That's fine. Ingrain, hidden power. So we can't swap out now. We use sleep powder. Please hit the sleep powder. Perfect. That's one guaranteed turn of sleep. We use growth here. We hope he sleeps again. And we Mega Drain. Perfect. That's a one shot. That's what we like to see. Alright, that is really shitty. Sleep powder. Ice Shard is going to hurt me a lot. He falls asleep. Perfect. We do another growth. Hopefully he stays asleep. Oh, he woke up. Fuck. We just have to continue using Mega Drain now. And weaken this man as... wait, we can actually use Sleep Powder? That does not kill us? Perfect. Mega Drain again. Do not wake up. Oh my god, this is... really... Sleep Powder. Fall asleep. One more growth. Sleep for the win. Yeah, man. This is insane. Mega Drain, he woke up. Mach Punch, that's fine. We heal. He actually gets one shot. What the fuck? Hariyama. Sleep Powder. Now he can't use his guts. Mega Drain. He actually gets one shot. Oh my fucking god. Alright, we missed the Sleep Powder. We do it again. There we go. This Tangrowth is insane, man. Oh, that was that was the easiest second gym we've had. What the fuck? All that planning and we didn't even need it. Tangrowth is insane, boys. My god. I did not expect that. Not gonna lie. Just casually sweeping the whole team with yeah, I don't know how. Tangrowth is just too insane, apparently. Alright, we can level everyone up to 30, so let's do that while we're at it. Knockoff. Instead of Ingrain. I think that's a good thing, actually, yeah. Stun Spore? No, we keep Sleep Powder, man. Reflect? I mean, we have Devotion for the walls. Energy Ball is actually a good move. A really good move. Yeah. We can also swap out Alakazam again. And now we will also swap out the Parasect. Since we have Tangrowth, our healing monster. Endeavor is actually really fun, but we will keep the moves we have. Alright, Sloth is evolving into Devotion. No, we don't want Endeavor. There we go. Marsh Stomp. Rock Slide is a good move. Make cast flinching as well. Let's do that instead of Body Slam, actually. Alright, we do level up the Parasect. Leech Life is a good move. Instead of Bug Bite in that case. Alright, now we do swap them out. PC. Because I want Palmo back in a party. For you. Just because we want a fighting type. And I also want Celestial, a fire poison type. Instead of Alakazam. I think we swap out Florigato as well. We do... I mean, do we? No, we don't. We keep him in. We keep him in. Now we do need to level these up again. I don't know why I put in all the effort of leveling the other two when we were going to swap them out anyway. Oh ho ho. I love Toxic. Palmo, what kind of bullshit will you learn? Nothing that we will replace with. Slam is something that we might take instead of Quick Attack. Yes. No more priority, but we should be fine. Alright, we've caught everything. We go to Slateport. There we go. We have a catcher as well. What do we catch? I am not mad about the low kicks. Definitely not. Low kicks can definitely cook. Alright, we take this one. It's just a free potion. Not like we were going to use it, because we can't use items in battle. We can catch a Mon. Oh, I don't want to go to... There. We can catch a Mon here as well. Don't mind if I diddly fucking do. Kingdra is insane. And we will catch one in here as well before we go to the Team Aqua battle. Oh, yes. Yes, please. There we go. Alright, we talk with you. Oh, fuck off. There we go. So, the thing is, we don't want to use Tangrowth in the upcoming fight. We are going up against a low kicks first, then a regular Quillfish, I believe. After that comes a Golisopod from the second Team Aqua member, a Palpitoad, and then his Hisuian Quillfish. I've done this so many... Actually, I need to up the counter. But I've done this so many times that I know a lot of fights from the top of my head. And am I proud of that? No, definitely not. Because this is the 25th run. This is run 20-fucking-5. And I want to beat this game by the end of the year. So, let's see. Move Pokemon. Low kicks is first. And dedication, more like I'm just... a fucking masochist. Not gonna lie, I'm not, but I'm a fucking masochist. And then comes the... Wait, we have Palmo. The Golisopod is a problem. Not gonna lie, with first impression. I think this is actually the best team we can make now. With the Hisuian Arcanine. Right, no new moves, but that's to be expected. We will give you a berry juice. And maybe you can learn new moves through the... Oh. Crunch. I like Crunch. You already have Fire Fang. You have Flare Blitz. My god. We get rid of Retaliate. We definitely want Thunderfang. Instead of Helping Hand. And Excel Rock is actually a pretty good move. It only has 40 power, but the fact that this always goes first is something we want. So I think we get rid of Crunch for Exile Rock. Since we have Thunderfang to cover our weakness for water typing. Rock will go for flying typing. Exile Rock also has stab. Crunch doesn't. So, yeah. Yeah. I will pull up their squad. Yes, they will definitely indeed start with the first impression low kicks. I will definitely hate that. Not sure if we healed up, but we are now. I do need to remind myself that we have one redo in every run. So I will save here. In case we die, we can just restart from this point. We can then redo the battle once. If we would wipe again, we would just yeah, no chance there then. Okay. This won't do enough to kill you, probably. We'll have to try. First impression, okay. That actually does a lot. Quillfish, that's fine, I guess. You have Aqua Jet. We presume a one-shot, no. Waterfall, that is bad. I forgot he had the berry. Fuck me. Well, there goes Arcanine. My god, that damage is insane. Fuck off with your priority. You will use first impression here. Figured as much. Don't have priority, so we just use Flame Burst. There we go. Now we do have a problem, since you are going to lead with Golisopod and we are going to lead with Celestial. You also have first impression, but also Aqua Jet. Do we sack Palmo here? I think we do, actually. Yeah, we sack Palmo. I don't like it, but we do. Yep. So... Razor Shell, Leech Life is the dangerous move. That's why we can't go into grass types. We just have to use Rock Slide. Flinch, nice, another one. That's the emergency exit. Bulldoze here. Throat Chop, that hurts me for a bit, but... What else do you have? Should I be scared of you? Not really, not really. That's fine. You go into Palpitoad. Would you use Brine here? He has Water Absorb. Why did I not see that? Ice Punch in that case. Oh, Frostbite. That's perfect. Then Bulldoze. Alright, we are in kill range right now. Actually, are we? I don't think so. We just use Bulldoze again. To lower your speed. We should be faster now, right? Yes. That was not enough, but he's still dead. Perfect. There's the Quillfish. Were we faster? I can't recall whether we were faster or not. I am so bad at remembering that. Why did I not pay attention? But I'm guessing we just go for you. We use Flame Burst. You're dead. You have first impression. Do we tank a first impression? I think we tank a first. He has Aqua Jet. He used Aqua Jet. Why did he use Aqua Jet? Leech life actually fucking one shot. Leech life actually fucking one shot. We'll just have to use Psy Shock here and... Nope, nope, we'll have to redo this battle. We'll have to redo this battle. Alright, we'll have to use our retry. Now we don't be an idiot. And remember that the first Quillfish has Aqua Jet, so we swap out when he uses that. Fuck me. Actually, I have an ID. I have an ID. Give that to the Arcanine. And... do we have one for bug moves as well? Yes, we do. We need someone that can swap out into the first impression. And I think I will give this to Duocean, who can then set up the screen to reduce physical damage. Alright, this is what... we'll go with this, we'll go with this. We try this again. Hey, Master Nix, welcome back, my man, welcome back. Alright, we try this again. We know Axelrock doesn't kill, it will go first. So, I guess we just go for Fire Fang here. He withdrew, actually. That is a smart move. We do have the berry. Devotion is weak to bug, so I don't know if it will tank the first impression, but we gave it the berry. That will reduce, and we gave specifically him the berry, because otherwise the berry won't work. It only works if they are weak against that move. And I would rather risk losing Duocean than Florigato. We actually keep the berry on you. I know you will use either Waterfall or Aqua Jet. We swap to Palmo right now. Or actually, we swap to Marsh Stomp. Waterfall, that's fine. Bulldoze. Another Waterfall. We missed. He will use Waterfall again. That's actually almost a one-shot. Speed fell. Do we risk that we are faster? Yes, we do. No, he's faster. Aqua Jet. I keep forgetting about that. Fuck me sideways and call me daddy. Why am I such an idiot? Spark. Alright, here comes the low kicks with first impression. Bug is... well, not strong against fire. And poison. This is a double resist from the Celestial. There we go. He takes that. Flame Burst. One shot. Perfect. Well, not perfect. We lost Marsh Stomp. First pressure, Razor Shell, Aqua Jet, Leech Life. I am guessing he will actually use Razor Shell right here. So, Axelrock. Yeah, there we go. That was the Razor Shell. He will now use Razor Shell again. So, we go into Florigato. Yeah, we go into Florigato. Then he will swap into Quillfish, his Hisuian Quillfish, a dark poison type. It would actually be best if we either swap into Duocean or Palmo. I don't think Palmo can tank. But Duocean can't finish, and we go to Florigato. This is the best shot. Aqua Jet, I knew it. U-turn. Now he will probably use either Leech Life. Yeah, he will use Leech Life here. So we go into Devotion. No, we need to keep Devotion for the first impression tank. If we go to Arcanine, he will Aqua Jet again. We go into Palmo. I fucking knew it. Spark. Paralyzed, that is the emergency exit. What do you have? Bubble Beam, Icy Wind, Mud Bomb, and Uproar. You will use Mud Bomb here, a ground move. Florigato in that case. If you use Icy Wind, you... Alright, you will use Icy Wind right now, but we can tank one. No, he uses... He swaps into Quillfish. That's a good move, my man. We U-turn. Alright, alright. Barbarage, Trochop, Felstinger, flip turn. Either Barbarage or Felstinger. He doesn't have water moves. Trochop will hurt Arcanine. So will flip turn. He doesn't have the berry anymore to tank a water move. And I actually think he will use flip turn here. We risk the flip turn. Barbarage. Okay, that sucked. Fuck. Palmo's that. But we can work with that. This will lower its attack. Actually, we have Intimidate. And we Flare Bits. I think that's our best option. Intimidate, Flare Blitz. We just hope we one-shot. We do. Alright, Golisopod, you are using first impression. Aqua Jet? I guess we just a Size Shock here. Oh, I forgot about the Palpitate. I forgot about the Palpitate. Recover. Live, live. Oh my god. Do it again. There we go. We Size Shock. Size Shock again. Fuck, man. Fuck. We've lost our retry. We only lost one Mon. Two, actually. Palmo and Marshtomp. Okay, okay. This is... something. Marshtomp, my good boy. And Palmo, my good boy. I want you both back. But we don't have any revives. Sadly enough. We lost a water ground. I guess we replace you with Kingdra for Water Dragon. And we lost Electric Fighting. Currently Fire Rock. Fire Poison. You will become Grass Dark. And we have Psychic. I guess our best bet would be to get Arcanine out of here for now. Get in Raichu. Get in Hariyama. And then also Kingdra. I think this is the best team that we can come up with right now. But I mean, guys, we don't have to lose those two. You can just give me revives or wheel spins. If you want to gamble for the revives. I mean, the wheel spins will probably have a bigger chance of just fucking me over on the run. But that's also why we are on run 25 and the challenge that we are doing. So I will not hold it against you. I will, but I won't say it out loud. But alright, let's level everyone up. Write you to level 30. Alright, I forgot that you don't learn any new moves when you are Raichu, so we need to have a look at the relearner. Knockoff is really good for you. Blows away the foe. We don't really want that. Fake out, we definitely want that. Upper hand, yeah. First we'll get rid of Whirlwind. Vital Throw. Let's get it instead of upper hand. Belly Drum. Oh. We don't use Belly Drum on you. No, you already have Guts, so we have to give you a Flame or Toxic Orb already. Smelling Salts? Powerful against paralyzed foes, but also heals them? No. Alright, what do you have? Yawn, Bubble, Water Gun, Leer. Twister would be a good one for you instead of the Water Gun. Now, let's first get rid of Leer. Bubble Beam. Well, yeah, that instead of Bubble. Focus Energy. I mean, that could be a good one. Let's do that instead of the Water Gun. Alright, everyone's level 30 again. We give everyone some citrus berries if they're not holding an item. Sort by name. Citrus berries give to Kingdra. Hariyama needs to hold a... Do we want to give him a Flame Orb? I believe that also lowers his attack, right? But it does give him plus 50 because of Guts, so it doesn't really matter. Where is my Flame Orb? Where are... Do I not have Flame Orbs? Then I can just use my Hex Orb, right? Use. Hariyama. Sleep, Poison, Burn, Frostbite, or Paralyze. Let's go for the Burn. No, Guts makes it so you don't get the attack drop of Burn. Oh, so it's... I like that. I like that. Also, hi, Mr. Pigman, and welcome. Then we will register the Hex Orb, so we don't have to use a Flame Orb. And we can still give you a hold item. Is this cheating because of the quality of life features in the game? Definitely. Will I do so? Definitely. Then we can give you a black belt. This is bullshit. I love it. Thank you for that, Mr. Pigman. Alright. Let's have a look at the team. Not too shabby. We need to have a look at relearn, because otherwise you won't learn any moves. Thunderclap, Fake Out, oh. Yeah, Fake Out instead of Baby Doll Eyes. We already have Thunderbolt. What are the other two? Either Thunderclap. Strikes first if the foe is preparing an attack. That's basically Sucker Punch, but the electric version of it. Don't mind if I do. Let's get that instead of Tail Whip. Yeah, this is fun. This is fun. Alright, relearn. What do you have? Hydro Pump. Bubble Water Gun. Yeah, we will give you Water Pump. Water Pump, am I alright in the head? That was a rhetorical question because I'm not. Instead of Focus Energy. What about Hariyama? Brian, Tackle, Focus, Arm Thrust. I like Arm Thrust. Let's have a look. What other moves do you have, actually? Already have Force Palm. That may paralyze, knock off, Fake Out. Nah. Let's have a look in the TMs. We need to sort this by name. Aerial Ace. Who can learn that? Let's have a look. Floragato can learn that. Yes, please. Let's do it instead of Quick Attack. Bulldoze. That is pretty good on you. Let's do that instead of Vital Throw. Electro Web, one of my favorite moves in the game. Instead of... Actually, I'm thinking of doing that instead of Quick Attack. No, instead of the Thunderclap, yeah. Flip Turn, one of my other favorite moves. For the Kingdra. Instead of... I mean, I'm actually going to do that instead of Twister. Since this doesn't really do any damage and the Yawn is just too good to not take. We'll only have water moves on him, but we should be fine. We should be fine. Icy Wind. Someone who can learn that. I mean, the Kingdra is able to learn that, but... yeah. Low Kick. Nah, Low Sweep is something that's pretty good. Do we want that on Floragato? I don't think so. It's good against normal. I mean, it is good against ice and rock types. Also steel types. What should we replace then? I might replace Bite, but that will get stabbed once you evolve. Seed Bomb is just too good to not give up. Aerial Ace. We could give up Aerial Ace. You are good against... Aerial Ace is good against Bog typing, which you will be 4 times weak against. So we'll keep Aerial Ace. And only Hariyama was able to learn it otherwise, but we want to keep his moves. Alright, Rock Tomb. Devotion is able to learn Rock Tomb. That could be interesting, but you already have Recover, Size Shock and 2 screens, so no thank you. Let's have a look at Snarl. Alright, no one's able to learn that. That's fine. Steel Wing, what about that? No one, as expected. Stomping Tantrum is fine, but doesn't have the speed drop. We don't need those two. Alright. Everyone has learned moves. Use the Pokefile. And we are headed to our rival battle and another encounter on Route 103. First is this double battle, which I constantly keep forgetting about. Fuck. You guys are a problem. You're first going to start with a Plusle and Minun. And then you have a Rhydon and Mantike, I believe. These guys are actually fucking disgusting, not gonna lie. Summary, what kind of moves do you have again? Fake Out, Electro Web, Quick Attack, Thunderbolt. We can use you. That would be a good counter against the Mantike. And then I guess Floragato for the Rhydon. Yeah, we make you the lead. But we do need something that also resists. I guess we'll lead with Floragato and Duocean. No Floragato Raichu. Switch. Go to you. Yeah, this is the best option we have, probably. Alright, boys, let's go. I'm going to hate this. We're going to start off with a Seed Bomb. We are first going to deal with the Plusle, who is going to then transform into a Mantike. We use Fake Out on a Minun. That's actually a lot of fucking damage, holy shit. Alright, we use another Seed Bomb on you. We just use Electro Web to lower your speed. Body Slam, that's... Oh my god, you're doing more damage than I want to admit. Both of them are dead in the same turn. That's actually bad. Because I believe Rhydon has Lightning Rod. Fuck. Mini bosses. Rhydon indeed has Lightning Rod. That's going to suck. The Mantine will definitely use either Icy Wind or Air Slash on the Florigato. But will that kill? I think he lives one. We one-shot the Rhydon. We swap you into Kingdra for now. So you'll resist anything that the Mantine will do. Yes. Unless he uses Icy Wind, then we're fucked. Okay, that hurts. Bulldoze is not going to do that much. I'm just glad he didn't use Aerial Ace. Now we use U-turn on you. And just Bubble Beam on you to make sure we kill you. Air Slash, there we go. That was the Air Slash. I figured as much. Fuck me. Florigato is dead, boys. I should have swapped out earlier. We just one-shot this guy with... just Hydro Pump him, I guess. Fuck, I didn't want to lose Florigato there. My god. That is a heavy loss. That is a heavy loss. Fuck. Give me the muscle band. I don't like that. Alright, Florigato into the dead box. We will get Tangrowth into the party then. The one man who sweeped the second gym. Alright, level 32 to everyone. Future Sight, I don't like Future Sight. Brine, that is a good move as well. Does double damage to the foes with half HP. Do we want it instead of Hydro Pump? Don't think so, no. That would rather lower an opponent's speed. Alright. We'll go to Route 103, we'll get the fishing rod. And then we'll walk towards the rifle. We won't do the rifle, because that is where we will be ending stream for today, boys. Also, why didn't the Hex Orb burn? Does it stay now? Probably before... Probably this... Oh, it disappears when we use a Pokefile. When we use the Pokefile, of course, I forgot. Sleep Powder. And Mega Drain. Tangrowth is just... fucking ridiculous. This is fucking ridiculous. What if we would lead with Tangrowth and Hariyama for a double battle? I'm curious how much... Really? You're going to traumatize me like this? I just lost my Florigato. Come the fuck on, boys. This is just rude. But alright, we use Sleep Powder on the Florigato. We use Fake Out on the Kingdra. We missed the Sleep Powder on the floor. Oh wait, it's Grass type. I am a fucking idiot. Why am I like this? We just Mega Drain the Kingdra in that case. And we use Force Palm on the Florigato. I am actually a fucking moron, not gonna lie. Alright, Pokefile. And Hex Orb the Hariyama again. Oh, hello, Darkrai. You were first with this... Oh, you motherfucker. You motherfucker. You will die here. Thank you. This Hariyama is freaking insane, not gonna lie. Alright, we don't have any more battles here, so we don't need to use the Hex Orb. Give me the good rod. the good shit. And then we deselect that. We register that. And we go for a fishing encounter here, because this is a different route. What do we get? I am not mad about that. I like Marowak and Cubone. Those will be good for the... I believe it's Watson he's called? Yeah, he will be good for Watson. Alright, we will head towards our rival. Actually, no, we'll do the rival and see on whether it will be a run-ender or not. Everyone's full health. Yeah, we need to give... I mean, we don't need to use Hariyama this fight. We might need to use Hariyama this fight. Really? Go back to sleep. Thank you. That's a superior. Sleep powder doesn't work. Why am I like this? Alright, just use growth. He used growth as well. We used growth again. And we just start Mega Drain. He used it as well. Okay. But that's fine. Bye! Alright, boys. Rival battle is up here. Let me give a burn to Hariyama. What is she leading with? Rifles. Route 110. She had a Grovile. Her first lead is a... Her first lead? She only has one lead. What is up with me today? But her lead will be Crobat. With dual wing beat, cross poison, bite, and U-turn. So we'll lead with Raichu. Summary. I mean, if we actually... Yeah, we are going to take the Thunderclap right here. Instead of Quick Attack. If he wants to swap with U-turn, he will get Thunderclapped. If he wants to do anything else, since he only has attacking moves, he will get Thunderclapped. So he will have to make a clean swap here. Otherwise he's fucked. Alright, let's go. Crobat, Thunderclap. That... What?! We do it again. Fucking hell. Alright, Grovile. We go into Salazzle. We don't have a swap move on Raichu, so we have to take one hit. Power Punch. Yes, that's fine. Flame Burst. He actually lives that. Okay. We use Flame Burst. Rock Slide. Oh, motherfucker. Fuck off. That is a Gorbis. We do have poison types. What else do you have? You have a Dragonair, a Kapfu. These are your last three. Gorbis, Dragonair, Kapfu. Alright. He will probably use Water Pulse here. So we go into Tangrowth. Yeah. There we go. Sleep Powder. That's a Dragonair. Sleep Powder, Thunderwave Arc. Yes, that hits. What do you have? Eviolite. We want to get rid of that. And we Mega Drain. Dragon Rage, that is scary. Go back to sleep. We use another Mega Drain. We have to. Ooh, okay. There's the Gorbis again. With Aurora Beam, by the way. Which is very fucking scary. And our speed is lowered due to the paralysis. So we go into Hariyama. With the Fake Out. Really, you have Dazzling? There goes Hariyama. I had to... I should have gone to Raichu with Thunder. Why am I like this? I keep forgetting moves of my own team. Thunderclap. Dazzling. Dazzling. I hate that ability so much. Alright, we go into Ocean here, who is still holding the berry to make him strong, to make him resist a bug type move. That sucks. Light Screen. Recover. Don't hit yourself, thank you. Psychic. Another one. There we go. What do you have? Drain Punch, Fire Punch, Thunder Punch, Eye Punch. We should live all. Recover. Do another one. Thunder Punch. Alright, that's better, that's better. Now we can use Reflect. We use one more Recover. Frostbite, okay. Psy Shock. My god. I hate this battle. We made it past. Does it make me hate the battle less? No, because I know what's coming after, and that is 4 mini-bosses. Oh, who did we lose? Raichu and Hariyama, okay. Take the Black Belt. Take the Tanga Berry. Take the Orm... why are you still holding an Orm Berry, actually? Alright. Oh, this is the wrong PC. We need to do this before we... shut down, boys. Because I'm going to shut down if we continue. This game is so frustrating at times. It's only frustrating because of my own idiocy. Alright. Who will be the new team? We no longer have a grass type. Nor do we... I mean, wait, we do have a grass type. I'm just being a moron. I actually think we should take Marowak here. For the ground typing. And who else? Who else? What are we weak against? Water. Dark and Steel, I believe. Psychic is weak against Bug, Ghost, and Dark. Well, we have our Bug weakness solved, so that shouldn't be an issue. We also have Ground to go up against Bug if we need it. I might actually take the Porygon Z. Yeah, I'll take the Porygon Z. Alright, boys. Let's level these motherfuckers up. Make them all good and ready to go. For when we continue the Nuzlocke coming Tuesday. Paint Split? No, I want you as my screener. Tangrowth, Natural Gift. What does that do again? Heals. We have Mega Drain, Sleep Powder, and Growth, so no. Marowak, you will get some levels. Leer, no thank you. Focus Energy could be good. Instead of Growl. I don't actually know when this man will evolve. Strikes twice. Clubs the foe with a bone, may cause flinching. I mean, I'll take Boomerang over Bone Club. Rage? Do we want Rage? Every time, raises the user's attack every time it is hit. It's not like a passive thing, right? So why would we take that? False Swipe could be good, but we have Easy Catch on, so we don't need it. Trash. A Rampage of 2 to 3 turns that confuses the user. That actually could be worded. Alright, Porygon Z. Recover is a good move as well. Nasty Plot. Boost special attack. This boosts speed. Let's get rid of tackle in that case. Magnet Rise, that makes you immune to ground, I believe. We don't really need that. We have Kingdra. We also have Tangrowth. Signal Beam could be good. Could be good. Let's do that instead of Agility, actually. Or... I mean, Agility is pretty good. Make confused. Let's do that instead of Nasty Plot. I do like... But... It's either Nasty Plot or Agility that we keep. No, we get rid of Recover for now. Embargo, what does it do again? Prevents the foe, no. Alright, boys, we have a team again. Let's give everyone some berries while we're at it. Citrus berries, where are you? Has it not been... Why do I need to do this every time? Please make it remember the filter or the... You motherfucker. Let's put that in there. Let's put that in there. Alright, let's go. We heal everyone. We ignore that we've lost over half our bucks in this run already. And hope we have a better run with this, or have a better time with this run coming Tuesday. Because that was it for today, boys. I had an amazing time. I hope you guys had as well. Yeah, I don't really have any announcement. Tomorrow we will be playing some Super 5 again. I wanted to play Hades 2 today, but the 1.0 launch or the official launch is not until tonight. So, yeah, that's a shame. But yeah, so tomorrow we'll be playing Super 5 again and probably Runeborn while we are on queue. So, get ready for that. We will be climbing back... Wait, we are still in Masters, so we will be climbing further into Masters. I say, I'll still have to prove it. But yeah, that was it for today. I will give you guys some music on the ending screen. I will not raid someone today, since I am tired and don't have the energy to hang out in the chat and have to do stuff as well. So, thank you all for being here. Have a great evening and see you all tomorrow. Ta-ta!